Axelar, AXL. Right now, Axelar looks like it's pressing up to print Canon candles that could potentially take it over 20x here in the coming weeks. And it looks like it's commencing right now, folks. I literally just rolled out of bed. For the first time in a few days, I put my head to the pillow. I got the alert on my phone, rushed straight over to the computer to record this video. So if you respect that, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe because I got a bunch more of these videos, XRP, XLM, Ondo, Stronghold, Velo, and so much more coming out. Before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing you on the charts with the Stargate software and with the price action, what I'm seeing here of where XLR could extend to in the immediate short term and where it could head to and extend to in this 2025 bull market. So straight out of the gate, XLR is at 0.4870 right now. We're on the 1 week chart for XLR. Basically what happened was I made an announcement 12:47 a.m. looking to get a heavy exposure into XLR, something big breaking 50% in like 10 minutes. You don't see that unless we're about to start printing some beanstalk Canon candles. We'll start dabbling now and scale heavier on a deeper pullback if we get it. And then there it is, 5 minutes later, get the notification that Upbit has listed XLR. And immediately upon the alert, we had to do the no hesi full send on the levy. And when this came out 5 minutes later about the Upbit listing, usually that sometimes ignites a rip no dip no delay type of price action after. But let's cover it. But before we dive in, let me just quickly explain. We got the Stargate software on the screen. First off, we got the Stargate OG signals. Your vertical green is your prepare to buy soon. Your vertical blue is your buy now signal. Your vertical red is your prepare to sell soon. And the vertical yellow is your sell now signal. Then you have the Fib forecaster. It takes Fibonacci retracements and extensions on a micro, medium, and macro level. And as price moves, the Fibonacci's move with it. No more manually drawing your Fibonacci's. The Fib forecaster will automatically do it for you. Then we have lastly the Stargate snakes. The green zone is your belly of the beast, usually the best times to buy at bottoms and the best accumulation zones. And even more incredible of an accumulation level is when we dip below the belly of the beast. You don't see that often, and when you do, it's time to pay attention. Then we have the red hot zone at the top. The hot zone is usually the best time to take profits in bull market tops, and potentially if we stretch past the hot zone, that's even more of an incredible opportunity to take profits. So now that we covered that, let's get into the current price action and what needs to happen. Because right now, AXL, we saw it was below the belly of the beast. And if you remember what I just said, incredible buying opportunity alone. But on a weekly chart, which is a macro high time frame to look at, we had a prepare to buy soon. And just 3 weeks ago, we had the buy now signal, came down a little bit to retest the candle back in April, these lows. And we broke above the market structure ribbon in the snakes. And right now it's red. But when it turns green, we start to flip trend to the upside. So where we're at now is 0.4864. And we're right at this 786 here that if we were to break down from, we have extension levels lower, but we could be in the midst of an imminent alt season, and it's very likely that was a fake breakdown type of scenario. And right now we're about to break up from that fake breakdown level, and this could ignite AXL to break above the belly of the beast. And right now the top of the belly of the beast is sitting at 0.71. So from current levels up to just the top of the belly of the beast, we're about 50% away. That's another 50%. And if we can break out of the jaws of the belly of the beast and hold that support, it's very likely we could come up to this 2618 extension on the micro Fibonacci, which is at 91 cents. And that's close to a double from current levels. And then if we can break above the belly of the beast, we have from this high down to the low that we had set back in March, April. We have our 786 at 8578 as well too. So that is lining up with our 2618 extension level. So that's going to be a critical resistance to smash above. Because if we can come up and get above that level, hold that support where candle body closes, and come up here and break above the previous high that we had set late December of last year, 2024, which is coinciding with the purple MA on the snakes here, that's going to be our next critical resistance. And let me mark it and shade it that we need to break above to be able to see potential new all-time highs and a potential 20x out of AXL in a matter of weeks to months. So if AXL can then break above that level, hold that support, now let me draw the high back in early 2024 when we were around basically $3 to the low that we had set in March of 2025. We have our macro 786 at $1.68, which is coinciding with the 4236 extension of the micro fib and the orange MA on the snakes. So this is our last shaded resistance, our big concrete ceiling that if we can smash above, it's like our final boss. Take that out, hold above it, we're heading to blue skies, new all-time highs for AXL, which will, in my opinion, bring us straight up to the bottom of the hot zone at $3.55. So let's see the potential return from current levels up to that first target, the bottom of the hot zone. So we're talking about a 7.5x to the bottom of the hot zone first level. At that point, usually we do see us get knocked back at first, so don't be surprised for a little pullback there. But if we consolidate under and then smash back into it and hold candle body closes in the hot zone, we're very likely to target the top of the hot zone, which is currently at $6.86. From current levels. We are over a 10x. We're talking about a 14x from current levels. And then just like it broke below the belly of the beast, if it breaks above the hot zone, we have multiple confluences of targets here, the 2618 extension and the 1618 extension, and that's around basically 1188 to 1288. So $12 flat, let's say. So let's shade this, and that would be our next level. From current levels to that point, that's where we get our 24 to potentially 27x in the coming weeks to months here for AXLR. You let me know in the comments, do you think it's possible? Do you hold XLR? Have you heard of it? I've seen some documents of it being tied up with the big boys in traditional finance, but also the big boys in crypto like Ripple, Stellar, etc. And it's serving as an interoperability layer. So it definitely, in my opinion, has the fundamental use case to stay around, as well as the charts are now finally starting to gear up. So I wanted to put this on the radar ASAP, let you know what I'm seeing in the short term, where it needs to head to then extend to for blue skies, new all-time highs heading into this alt season. And if you wanted access to the Stargate software where you're getting the belly of the beast, the hot zone, the fib forecaster, the OG signals with the buy now, sell now, sending straight to your phone as a text message or even automating it, then link in the bio, go to the beacons link and go to the second button here, Stargate VIP group, join the waitlist, put your information there and I'll reach out to you, whether it be text, call, etc. My name is Rob at Stargate, so you know when I reach out. So if you wanted access to that, that's the link to get to it, and leave a comment of a ticker you want me to cover and I will cover it in following 2025 price prediction videos that I'm whipping and cooking up over the coming days to weeks here. And leave that subscribe. I mean, I got out of bed for the first time. I was ready to hit the sheets and I saw the alert and I had to get up to let you guys know what's going on straight away with AXLR, because you guys need to know what's panning out. I mean, I even got my robe on still. So leave that like, leave that comment, and please hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel. So I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is on the beacons for that. I'll see you guys in VIP and I'll see you guys in the next video.